Hey guys, thank you for watching this channel. Today I'm gonna tell you how to make Mentsuyu. Mentsuyu is basically a condensed sauce for especially soba noodles. When you make a cold soba or a hot soup-based soba bowl or udon, we're gonna use this special sauce. And it's called Mentsuyu, but you can use for many variety of dishes, such as katsudon, like a fried pork bowl, also oyakodon, which is chicken and egg bowl too. So this is very basic, fundamental sauce in every Japanese cooking. So this time we're gonna make it, and we're gonna do less sugar by using sugar-free sugar. I'm gonna go get into it. So for this, we're gonna use three main ingredients. What we need for this Mentsuyu, sometimes we call the Kaeshi. It's for more like a professional term. Basically, when you use like a Japanese soup-based sauce, soup-based like a soy sauce soup for soba and udon, we're gonna use certain amount of kaeshi, the sauce we're gonna make today, and some dashi, means basically Japanese broth. So the ratio of these two ingredients decides the flavor. So that's why this kaeshi or mentsuyu is very important. Then also, when you know how to make this, you can skip whole mentsuyu aisle at the Japanese store or Asian store whatsoever. You can make your own, and also you know what's inside, so you can avoid any chemical ingredients if you don't want it. So let's get started. For this, we need three basic ingredients and two other more like additional ingredients. If you have one, that's great. So first, we're gonna need a soy sauce. So shoyu, right? Then for this, you might want to use regular soy sauce, not usukuchi, the light soy sauce, but the regular one. Sometimes people say like a dark, but it's not really dark soy sauce. Dark soy sauce is something the Chinese cooking use, like this. But this one barely has flavor or barely has saltiness to it. It's just only the color. But the Japanese regular soy sauce has very salty. So we need regular soy sauce. And what we need is Japanese mirin. Basically, it's a sweet wine. Then in future, I want to make a video for how to make mirin on your own. But for this, we're gonna use store-bought mirin. These ingredients you can buy online easy. But if you have Asian stores nearby, you can buy that too. Then the third ingredient is sugar. But for this video, for this recipe, we're gonna use sugar-free monk fruit sweetener. So this is great alternative to sugar. The taste closest to the brown sugar. So it's not quite the same as the regular sugar. So if you are very sensitive to the flavor, you might taste the difference. But the benefit, it's not having sugar, I think it's greater. So that's why today we're gonna use this instead of the regular sugar. Then if you might want to have this Japanese rice vinegar. I'm sorry. And if you don't have one, no big deal. And you might want to have green onions, Japanese negi. So let's start. So let's mix these main ingredients first. The magic is only the ratio. So if you want to make 10 times more, just to make it, 10 times more. That's it. So the soy sauce is 10. Then against 10, you use 3 mirin and 3 sugar. That's it. If you want to cut it, you can do 3-1-1 but it's not ideal. The traditional ratio is 10, 3, 3. So just remember that. So we're gonna start something dry ingredients because we're gonna use measuring cup. Then we don't wanna make it wet, so it's hard to measure. So we're gonna start with the sugar. So today I'm gonna use 100 ml of soy sauce. So we're gonna measure 30 ml of sugar. So we're gonna measure. We're gonna use this cup and put only a little more. Okay, it's 30 ml, okay, of sugar. So we're gonna put in the pan. And next, we're gonna measure soy sauce of 100 ml. ml of soy sauce goes into the pan. And the last, we're gonna measure 30 ml of mirin. Oh, by the way, when you buy the mirin, do not use mirin flavoring. That's a mirin substitute, but it's not the real mirin. So when you buy, make sure it's we call home mirin. That means real or authentic mirin. That's you want to use. You don't want to use mirin flavoring, cooking, the seasoning or something like that. Make sure you use regular, the real mirin. Then again, we're gonna measure 30 ml. The liquid is so easy to measure. Then we're gonna put that. Okay. Then we start the stove. Oops. Here. Then the key to this, how to make this Kaeshi, is never boil. So put the heat just enough to dissolve the sugar, but you don't want to boil never because it's going to change smell and the flavor drastically. So you can start with high heat, but it quickly goes down to the lowest as possible. Then for today, I'm gonna make only like 100 ml plus 30-30, so 160 ml of this Kaeshi. So it's not much, but you can make 10 times more, like the whole bottle of worth of Kaeshi, and you can use for a 6 month or maybe year when you put it into the refrigerator. So this is something you can make it and last a long time. Then this process, cooking process, may take about like 20-30 minutes or so. Then make sure you never boil. So you watch. You don't have to, in front of the stove all the time, but to make sure it never boils. Okay. Then, if you have only those 3 ingredients, that's okay. But if you have green onions, like I said, we're gonna add. So make sure you wash green onions. Then we're gonna use some part of green onions and some body to it too. So just like this. No, not so much. So we're gonna put this. And since we added the green onions, it's gonna make extra flavor. At the same time, it's gonna create some gunks on the surface. so we need to clean it up. So just keep mixing. And after we stirred for a while, it's gonna reduce some amount. So then green onion is like this, right? It's gonna shrink the amount. Then it depends on the onions. Sometimes it's gonna create the gunk, sometimes it doesn't. But if you see some oils on the surface or kind of white stuff, you might want to remove by a spoon, or ideally one of those filter. I cannot explain, but anyhow, so you might want to use that too. So then last, if you have this rice vinegar, we're gonna just add just a bit. You might want to use some small spoon like this. Then just a bit. We're gonna just introduce a little bit the sourness, so it's gonna make complex flavor to it. So just stir, then for maybe a minute or two to reduce the rice vinegar sourness. Then after that, it's done. So you take out green onions out and put in the bottle. So let's gonna do that. Make sure I'm gonna taste this. I think it's good. You might want to have some kind of bottle, something like this. It doesn't have to be, but ideally I recommend something glass or stainless steel. If you use plastic like this, it's gonna put some colors on it. So if you want to avoid, don't use this. And we let it cool down for a while. So now we're gonna put this into the bottle. We're gonna use a funnel and make sure take out the green onions. So just one. So it's not much. We ended up reducing. So this is how much I made out of the what we started with. So what you can do is just this lid, and you can use it. So you can make more. And actually, when you leave it in cool place, it doesn't have to be refrigerated, but put in the refrigerator for a week or so, it's gonna taste even better. So that's I recommend. And you can make more, and you can make a little by little, so you make it fresh if you want it. Either way, you can enjoy, and once you start using this, you can apply for many applications, such as for cold soba. You can make the dipping sauce with 1 to 1 dashi, so the broth, right? Japanese broth. And if you want to make the bowl, such as like a chicken egg oyakodon, or like a katsudon with the pork cutlet, scrambled egg bowl, so you can do that too. So many uses. It's very useful sauce. So I hope you enjoy, and if you like this video, please give me a like and subs, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.